my energy, my guiding light. We are unity.
All right. Let's talk about my story. How did I get here? How did I grow this community? How did I get into fitness? Whatever. I'm not gonna make this like super long, but I'm gonna be blunt, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna talk about the struggles that I went through, and hopefully some of you guys can either relate, learn from things, or take some sort of advice from me. So today is my last day as being 25 years old, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. I have no clue how I got here, no clue like how I'm gonna be 26 tomorrow. I'll be in my late 20s, have to get my own health insurance, like, how did I get here? I really don't know, but truth be told, it has been an absolutely insane, I would say, past 4 years of my life. I think that's kind of when my fitness journey started. So originally, when it comes to fitness and how that all kind of started, I was a college athlete. I played soccer throughout high school, throughout college. Once that ended, I kind of really lost myself. I gained a decent amount of weight. I got up to like the heaviest I've ever been, which, weight-wise was 150. Now, if I was 150 pounds now, it would be just a lot more muscle mass. I'm weighing in around 131, 132 lately. But in off-season last year, I was around 147, and I was not like overweight, right? So obviously I put on a lot of muscle mass compared to then. But back then, I got up to my heaviest. I was very uncomfortable. I'll put a picture up of what I looked like. I just didn't like anything about my body. I used to be, the fit girl, the one who was always, had muscle definition, whatever. Like in high school and in junior high, I had abs. Like that's just what I was like. I had them. And going into college, and as college has continued to go, I lost that. And so, once soccer ended, I felt very lost. I was very depressed. I was very confused. What direction did I want to go in? What did I want to do with my life? I don't know. I went to school. I studied athletic training. I got my degree in that. I got all my prereqs done to go to physical therapy school. The plan was to get my doctorate and eventually own my own practice, right? Have my own clinic, whatever. That was the goal. And it's funny now because I look back at that and I fucking laugh because I could never actually see myself doing that. I think I was just stuck in this like what society tells me to do type of bullshit. And I think a lot of you guys are probably stuck in this as well. It's like, okay, we go to school, we get a job, and then we retire and we die. Well, fuck that. Quite literally, fuck that. I don't believe in that. That is bullshit. I'm tired of parents pushing you in that direction. That's all parents know, so you can't really blame them, but also like do what you want to do. Go outside the realm. When I look back, I think that's funny that that's what I planned to do, but nowhere near that right now. Still within the health industry, but not in that way. From there, graduated. I was in a very, very long-term relationship, about 6 years. That took a falling, and I had to move my life back from Miami. So after college, moved to Miami, then had to move my life back from Miami back home to Chicago, around like September, I believe, of what year? I don't fucking know, 2017, 2018, probably 2017. In that year, like there was just so much that happened. I had a breakup, I had deaths in family. I was so confused, I was so lost. It was post-college, people are starting their jobs. I have no clue what I want to do. I'm terrified, I'm scared. I didn't pass my boards. Like I was just like so like lost in life, like no direction. So I sat down, I said, what do I have right now? Well, I'm certified as a personal trainer. I was certified at the time. I got my certification while I was in school. So I was like, well, let's just fucking use this. Why not? I need to get back into shape. I don't like the way I look. I'm not confident anymore. I need some sort of direction. So call up my local gym. Turns out I knew the manager. I actually went to college with him. Shout out to Dylan Haas, I think his name was. I ended up getting a job there right away. Went in the next day for an interview. Got the job. Sick. Did I like know how to like personal train? Not really. I had the certification, but I never really applied it. Right? I didn't know what I was doing technically. So I was there for a decent amount of time. I think a year and a half, 2 years. Probably like a year and a half, I think. I moved up rather quickly. I was a trainer. Then I went to personal training manager. I fucking hated it. It made me hate everything about training because all I did was sell training, and like I couldn't actually help the client. I just sold them it, but I didn't get to do anything. I hated it. So I took a step back, went back down to training. Then from there, got a job opportunity in Atlanta. Shout out to my cousin Cynthia. So flew out here, got pitched, accepted the job, came down to Atlanta. I think it was like 2018, December 2018, came down to Atlanta, accepted that position, started that job right away. I stayed at my cousin's house for about 3 months as I kind of like built up some money to try and get my own apartment. I was, what this company is that I worked for, it was called Lime Gorilla, where the name came from. I don't fucking know. It was a name generator. But basically it was a personal training company where I show up to your house with all the equipment. So you can't cancel on me. Like, I'm coming to your house, we're gonna get a workout in, you're gonna get healthy, you're gonna get fit, right? Great idea. It's been done before. They just replicated basically the model that was built, and they just started another company. There was no competition. They created the competition. It went well. I built it up to 25 clients, built up that revenue all by myself. I did all of that. We had a lot of high profile clients. We worked with a lot of the Atlanta Braves wives. We worked with a couple of artists, and when I say we, I mean me. I did it. I worked with all of them. I created the programs. I trained them. I drove everywhere. I literally did everything. It was a shit show. Eventually, it got to a point where I built this up and there was nothing I could do. There's so much money being spent on the back end where I never signed an NDA. I backed out and I said, this is no longer working for me. I am not getting paid enough, and you guys aren't giving me what I need. So, took a step back from that company, and I basically since I never signed an NDA, I took all of the clients, and then I opened up and created AuthenFit LLC in July of 2019. Created that, and then took all those clients, put them on AuthenFit, and within that, like AuthenFit, our first month we did like $8,000, only because we took all the clients and we took all of their refunded money and we put it back into AuthenFit. So it was like really done smart on my end, God bless. And so it was like high beginnings. We're like, all right, we're gonna kill it, we're gonna fucking crush it. Dan was also working with AuthenFit as well. Me and Dan worked together back then and in a relationship. From there, it was great for about 2-3 months. And then December of 2019, it just like crashed hard. Christmas holidays came up, people weren't really interested, they didn't want to continue, whatever. We were charging a decent amount because I was driving out to you and providing the equipment, providing the programming. The model just kind of like failed. AuthenFit kind of just like took a back burner. I had maybe a couple online clients, maybe pulling like maybe a couple $100 or whatever from AuthenFit LLC, right? As like we went into 2020. Barely could make the bills at all. I was, freaking out. I was kind of just funding Dan's dream of being a bodybuilder and kind of just trying to be there for him and be that significant other for him and figure all that out. And I just, bills weren't getting paid, cards were getting maxed out. We're sleeping on the floor. All of the furniture that was in the house, if there was any, which was just a couch, was literally found next to a trash can. Like, I had nothing. I went from this, building this dream, working for this company, to just, opening up my own company and then dropping to the ground and just literally having nothing at all. Being terrified every day. How am I gonna make the bills? My cards are getting maxed out. I don't know what to do. But I continued on social media, right? Continuously posted on social media. I never stopped. And I've been posting now 4 years strong. October, I think, will be my 4th year, which is crazy to me. And so, I just continue to believe in this dream of building a platform, building a community, being able to, eventually open up AuthenFit, whatever. So from there, I got a job and worked as a personal trainer at One Life Fitness in Holly Springs. Shout out to that team for believing in me. Really quickly with that, I went up again and I became kind of like a sales person, but also where I made commission, but also was a personal trainer. So I did both. So I maxed out my hours. I worked a fuck ton. I worked my ass off. I was there day and night. I was also training. And from that, I was making good money. I wasn't really making good money. I was making maybe $3,300 to $3,400 a month, just enough to kind of pay the bills, and maybe like go out and do something, but not save at all. Like there was no saving going on. All the money that came in was being spent. And so whatever, believed in that dream for a while, just was like, okay, well, this is it. This is what it is. I'm going to continue to do social media, and I'm just going to continue to do this. Started TikTok and just kind of like dabbled into TikTok a little bit. I think this is like beginning of like 2020 or end of 2019. Beginning of 2020, I think I'm like dabbling into TikTok. Well, I really started like going into TikTok a little bit more, focusing on it. It was fun. I saw those numbers kind of growing a little bit fast. Like I was like, wow, this isn't as hard as Instagram with growth. And then like COVID kind of started to hit, quarantine kind of started, and I had a TikTok that went like, it was really slow. It had like maybe a couple thousand views, which was like crazy for me at the time. And then I woke up and it had over 1 million views. My phone was blowing up. My application list for personal training for one-on-one coaching online went from 0 to 200 applicants. So I went crazy. I just started like focusing in on AuthenFit, focusing on online coaching. And that month, I think we did like 10,000 or 12,000. I don't know how much on that month, July of last year, 2020. And ever since then, AuthenFit has never slowed down. AuthenFit has only grown tremendously. And now it is a very successful company that me and my business partner, Dan, we run together. It's very fluid. It's amazing. It's an amazing community. I now, work for multiple brands, Alphalete, Anaka, Ghost. Like it's mind blowing to me, to think that, like, I feel like I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but to think that I used to have nothing. I hit the ground. I thought my company was done. It was never going to come back again. I didn't know what direction I was going to go, and I was sleeping on the fucking floor, like barely making bills, maxing out my credit cards for someone else to have a dream, and just, yeah, but the whole time I stayed consistent with social media. When new things came out, I learned how to adapt. I learned how to create. Like I was self-taught everything. YouTube videos self-taught. All my YouTube videos used to be on an iPhone. All my editing is done on an iPhone. Like everything I did was self-taught. It was just a matter of being consistent, showing up every day, and being able to adapt no matter what was thrown at me. And now I'm at a point where I could, like it makes me emotional, makes me want to cry, because I used to literally make nothing, and now I make enough to buy a brand new car every month if I wanted to. And that's not bragging, that's just showing that you could literally put your mind to anything and you can do it if you stay consistent and you work your fucking ass off. Like, write your fucking goals down. Like, that's why I have a goal list behind me, is because when I write that shit down, it happens. I make it happen. I'm manifesting it. And I'm tired of people saying, I wish I had what she had, or I wish I could do this. Well, fuck that, and fuck you if you're saying that, because you can do anything you want to do. It is totally up to you. If your life sucks, that's your problem. You created it, right? Like, you can be in a situation that you didn't create, but you can also get out of that situation by creating a new mindset, working your ass off, staying consistent. Like, no matter what you are doing, you can get out of your current situation if you don't like it. If you're gonna sit in your situation and continuously complain and talk bullshit and talk drama, have fun with your life, but I'm not gonna live that life. The point of this video is to show you that you can do anything you wanna do. 4 years ago, I thought I was at my lowest point of my entire life. I didn't know what I wanted with my life. I fell out of a relationship that I thought I was gonna get married and be in for the rest of my life. Thought I was set. Didn't have a job. I had nothing, living back at home, right? Terrified. I started coming up, then I went back down. I had nothing. My company went to nothing. I was terrified again, sleeping on a floor in a shit-ass apartment that had bugs in it. It was just disgusting. And now I'm at a point today where I live in Atlanta in a beautiful apartment that I can afford. I could buy whatever fucking shoes I want in a month. I could buy whatever clothes I want. I could do it, like, whatever I want, because I've built this for myself. So if you're struggling in your life and you're struggling in your journey and you're struggling to find motivation, know that motivation's never gonna be there. Half of the days I wake up, I'm not motivated at all. But I am disciplined, and I wake up and I do what is required of me, and I'm consistent. And I manifest that shit. I make that shit happen. So if no one believes in you, fuck them. Believe in yourself. All you need is you at the end of the day, if I'm being honest. That's all you need is you. You need a dream. Be consistent, stay disciplined, and show up for yourself, no one else. Show up for yourself every single day. May sound selfish, but if I wasn't selfish, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So again, stay in the position you're at, talk shit, say I wish, but I will never be living that life, ever. I used to live that life. Fuck that life. I hope this inspires you. I hope you can learn something from this. I just hope that this can push you in the right direction. I hope you can look back and say, damn, I'm happy I watched that video. I'm happy I listened to her story, and I'm ready to live my story. That's it for today's video. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Cheers to fucking... Cheers to 25. Crazy fucking year. I'm ready for 26. Let's see what we can fucking do, guys. I love you guys. Believe in yourself. It's half a damn battle. Control the controllable. And code word is it's just believe in yourself, because you guys don't, and it hurts me. I need you to believe in yourself. Like, chase your fucking dreams, guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna go cry. Goodbye.